Majeek. Majeek Shan, right? Now, he was born Desmond Momoh. He's a recording artist, he's a songwriter and producer, and he started off his career as a producer based out of Benin City in southern Nigeria. Now, during which at that time was able to catch the ears of a few industry heavyweights, some big boys at the time, and he gained some amazing production credits on songs like Peperempe by Klever Jay featuring Majeek, and of course Gladiator by Sleezy E featuring Jay Martins. Now, he was also recognized as a co-producer on the song, you need to pronounce this one for me. Ekusigo.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, that was by Jay Martins. And since then, you've been signed onto a heavy label. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Now, let's talk quickly about this signing. In 2023, you were signed to Sony, right?
Yep.
All right. So did you ever see that coming?
I ain't gonna lie. I did.
Okay.
Because I've been working hard, and you just never know anything. I was excited at the time, but I knew that definitely at some point something phenomenal was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful to God it did.
All right. So that's it's been about 2 years now.
Yeah.
How's the journey been?
Amazing. I've grown a lot since then, and looking to grow bigger and bigger.
All right. In what aspects, though? Because you already had the confidence before they signed you.
Yeah.
But what aspects did Sony like sprinkle onto this particular dish?
Pretty much some level of development and my bad. But exposure, like there was a lot of exposure, and just it's amazing to have like people backing you, and just so you can actually focus on the music and take your mind off a lot of things as an artist.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I've already mentioned earlier you grew up in Benin City.
Yep.
Let's talk family and how you grew up. Talk to us a bit about that.
Benin City, amazing. I grew up in Ekenwan Road.
Okay.
Ekenwan Road. Shout out Ekenwan people. We did. And it was fun. I did like all my schooling in Benin City, but I really wanted to come to Lagos because I felt like I had to be in Lagos.
Okay.
You get me? But I still go home from time to time.
All right.
Growing up in Benin was fun.
Nice.
Like, amazing people and amazing talents over there. And I'm really, really excited that the world is getting to discover a lot of artists from Benin City.
Nice.
With the likes of Rema, big up Rema, big up Charlie Poppy, big up Zeri, like there's a whole list, big up Zeus, Edo, Marewa, they don't know, out here.
All right, so now I would love to hear a little bit more about, your story, because I know there's a funny story you're going to tell us, about your hustle days.
Yeah. So there's this time because growing up was tough, but it was fun at the end of the day because growing up the way I did is the kind of hustle and everything just sort of like builds your character as a person and makes you grounded, and you don't take anything for granted.
Nice.
Yeah. So there was one time we were supposed to go and sell. Like after secondary school, I was looking for a job. I was looking for something to do here and there because I don't like to stay stagnant. I'm active, Majeek. So my classmates at the time, or my ex-classmates, they came to me. They were like, there was a job offer. Like we were supposed to go and sell. Some noodles for a new brand at the time that had just, entered the market, and they were looking for sellers. I'm like, okay, cool. Normally the kind of guy that I am, I was still like fly at the time. You get me? I knew I was fly, even if, nothing in the pocket, but you shall know. And they said we were supposed to go and sell it in the outskirts of Benin City, like Benin Sapele Road, And I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like I can just finesse the job and hide from the rest of my classmates, and nobody will know. Nobody will know, hustle is hustle at the end of the day. And only for us to get to the warehouse, and we got to the warehouse and they gave us the goods. They said we should go and start selling in Oba Market. If you're in Benin City, you know Oba Market.
Wow.
And most of my classmates, their parents has like different shops in Urban Market. I'm like, I'm like, okay, cool. Then we went, we sold. I sold everything, like I don't know how I did it, but I sold the first batch and I knew I cannot go into the main market. I sold in the outskirts of the market, then I ran back to the warehouse and told them that I have to get back to church today, like they are praying for the firstborn child.
In your family?
And I'm the last.
Wow.
But I had to do something to get out of that situation. And
but you made money though, right?
I made money, yeah.
You made money?
I made some little change here and there. And I ran away with their t-shirts. So.
Okay, okay. Well, you know, all hustle now, hustle.
Normal, you gotta, you know, but you have to do what you have to do, you know, to get by. And
so this is like a you know, just a clarion call to those young hustlers out there who are wondering, hey, can things still get better?
Definitely, definitely. There's a, you know, for the sake of time, there's a lot of things that, you know, we had to do, you know, to get to where we are today, and we're still on the journey. I feel like the one thing about life is the exciting part is the journey. So enjoy life, like really just enjoy life, enjoy life, you know. Speaking
of enjoying life, a lot of people love to, you know, take a chill pill with your music. Like the type of music you've been putting together is the type that people just vibe to. But was this always the plan? The genre, the style of music you perform? I feel like for me, it's about where my mind is at. Okay. You know, at the moment. Yeah. And right now, I feel like I just want people to have fun and just relax. Yeah. You know, me, I'm a lyrical person. I like to be super lyrical, but sometimes you have to, you know, just have fun. Just have fun, because Nigerians want to chill, and you gotta, you know, give them the medicine. Now, speaking of lyrical, I know that you can perform a bit for us. Yeah, you have like a little acapella you can do for us. Yeah. All right. Now I can't wait for that. So, what camera is his camera? Is that that one right there? Camera 5 right there. Okay, that one. That's your camera right there. Amazing. Take it away. Looking away. Yeah, yeah. Back in Benin City, say them know me well. From Eke1 down to Uni Ben, man I hustle every corner, me no lose interest. Bad mind if you know what me doing next. Oh, they know me around the world. They like the energy me put in a me song down. Them say the fire when me bring in a fi cool down. That little boy on yesterday, see me on your TV now. Dano, original bad man there. Woohoo! Yes. You heard it here live, people. I'm so happy you could make it here you know, on the show this morning. I feel blessed. But let's talk about the new track. Cocoa Butter. Dano. Featuring Kojo Black. Okay, you need to just, you know, give us some nuggets about that. Cocoa Butter is an amazing song. I wrote the song because I want, you know, Nigerian, African, especially African ladies to feel good about themselves and feel good about their skin, like the skin color, like Cocoa Butter. I feel like melanin, it's amazing, you know. So Cocoa Butter is that song that really, really appreciates the beauty of a black woman. And I'm excited. I'm excited about the love and the reception that it's getting. So far, shout out Kojo Black, my brother from Ghana. Amazing, amazing artist. And you know, I feel blessed to be on a record with him. All right. And honestly, I've heard the song. I'm already vibing to it. I've got it on replay. Thank you so much, the Majeek. Original there, bad man. So you need to join us in the kitchen. Yeah, we have a classic meal, like it's gourmet chef style eba and egusi. Amazing. This early morning. You ready to have a taste? Yeah, sure. All right, then let's head over to the kitchen. Let's go. Let's get it.